Good morning, yoga friends. Today we're going to do some 10-minute program with the 2 balls and the resistance band and the tie. So if you don't have those handy, and a chair if you like using the chair for sun salutation. So if you want to pause and then come back to this once you've got all of these things ready, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the balls. We'll just do a little bit of a massage on the feet. Because I think anytime if you decide you're going to do, your 10-minute practice, you want to take a moment to come into the body and notice how your body's feeling. So do that. You can do a little shrug, a little circle of the wrists, flexing of the fingers, just noticing how your body's doing. And just a reminder, you can use these on the wall. So if you don't have any wall space around, then either move your device to where you've got wall space, or you could come back to it. We're going to bring the tennis balls against the wall and do just a little up and down on the side of the spine. And I'm going to do this really quick so we don't use up a whole 10 minutes, but it's like a reminder of what you could do with these tennis balls or physio balls or lacrosse balls or whatever you have. And you could also, remember, bring them overhead, same thing, and then walk away from the wall. And you could choose, got my ponytail stuck. You could choose, up and down, a little side to side. You could decide how much pressure you want. So you could do the back body, lower back. You could do the upper shoulders. And then you just take one at a time and dig into the hips. And I'm doing this really fast. So if you want to slow down or pause the video, spend a bit of time and then come back to me, that's probably a good practice, because I just want to remind you, this is what you can do with these. But you'll want to do more for sure than what I'm doing. The other thing that I like to do with these, especially if you're working with your arms a lot or your hands, is just put them against the wall, both hands, and run up and down on the forearms. I think that's really, really nice. So you could try that, but you could also work across the chest just by leaning into the wall and going right around the chest. Good. And the other side. And you could get really creative, honestly. Oh yes, don't forget the hip flexor, so the edge. Just a little bit up and down, just noticing back and forth. And then we're going to come here. That's it. That's all I wanted to show you with the ball. And we're going to grab hold of our straps. And a nice wide stance with the feet. Bring the arms overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. Turn your head side to side. Good. And then take another deep breath in. Exhale to the right. And notice how that feels. And you want to not just flop down. You want to move with control. So you can move with your breath. Draw the kneecaps up towards the quadriceps. You're allowed to moan and groan. And engage the pelvic floor. And you always want to be in control here. So not only are you not flopping down, you're not wrenching up. So think about that. Do not wrench up. All the way up and all the way down. Good. And then come back up. And another really nice one to do is just do that check and bring the arms back. If they don't want to come back, maybe you need to open up the tie a little wider. So you could try that. Just back and forth. Again, just noticing. This is a great stretch. First thing in the morning, whenever you're feeling a little bit tight. Come back into your wide stance. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, square your feet to each other, come into a full forward fold, and we'll twist. Bring your right hand over to your left knee, calf, or foot, and then look up at the left hand. Inhale to center, exhale, twist, and look up at the right hand. So you go side to side. Again, very slowly and deliberately. Pay attention to your balance. Pay attention to your breath as you go side to side. And remember, if you get dizzy with your head below your heart, you're going to stay up and jackknife instead of folding all the way over. Come back to the center and then bend your knees, bring your heels in, drop your hips, and bring your elbows to rest on your knees. Notice how the knees feel today and the hips. And then hands on the knees to come all the way back up. Good. And release. So big circles with the shoulders. Go the other way. And then big circles with the arms. So we're going to come back to the arms. I'd like to do a little bit with the resistance bands today, just so you can remember kind of what we do with them. But we'll do a little bit more of a warm-up. So grab hold of your chair. If you've got your chair, you're going to put it right on the mat. So with sun salutations, you don't need to use a chair. I'm going to put it on this side. But for those of you that like the chair, I'm going to be modeling the chair. Same directions though. Come right up to the front of your mat. And engage the pelvic floor. Lift the chest up, drop the shoulder blades back and down. Nice deep breath in and out. Inhale the hands out and up. Look up at the hands as they come into prayer position. And then exhale the hands all the way down in front of the body. Follow them with your gaze. Inhale up and up, back, gentle back bend. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale the right leg back. Wiggle the left foot forward until you really feel like you've got some right angles from the knee to the heel to the foot. Press back with the right heel. Notice how that lunge, first lunge, feels for you today. Hold and breathe. And then straighten both legs. Press your right heel down, bring the toes up on the left foot. So if you're not using the chair, if your hands are on the mat, you might just walk your hands back slightly. And then drag your left foot back. Feet are parallel to each other now. You're going to reach back, reach the hips back till you feel that stretch underneath the arms, through the waistline and the glutes, maybe hamstring. Come up onto your toes, come forward over the hands into plank and hold as you exhale. And then drop your hips down, upward dog, peek up. And exhale all the way back, downward dog. Inhale the right foot up to the front of your space. Exhale the left foot up, bring your head towards your knees. Inhale up and back. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale up and back. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale the left foot back, wiggle the right foot forward, back in our lunge. Take a moment to enjoy it, just a little forward and back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale the right foot back, reach back with the hips. Inhale up on the toes, come forward into plank, hold as you exhale. And then inhale, drop your hips down, peek up. Exhale all the way back into downward dog. Inhale the left foot up to the front of your space. Exhale the right foot up, bring your head to your knees. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hands come all the way down. Good. And then give it a little shake. Shake it out. Wiggle the fingers. Good. And then I'm going to put my chair out of the way. So we're going to do a really quick resistance band. So same thing. If you want to keep pausing the video so that you could do more reps than I'm doing, then do that. That's the nice thing about videos. You can keep pausing them if you'd like. Wide stance. Draw your kneecaps up to the quadriceps. Engage the pelvic floor. And shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach out to the sides. Inhale up. Exhale down. And use your breath. The breath is a part of everything we do. You can go right into the ocean breath, the Ujjayi breath, to help with strength, stability, concentration. So I want you to do way more of these. I'm hoping you do, but for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to do a couple. And you can keep pausing it and doing more and then come back. And then the arms are stretched out. So imagine if you do this every single day, not just yoga day, then yeah, I think you're gonna feel that in the arms, core, the shoulders, pecs. So you're gonna do this, and if you ask me how many, I would just say do as many until you can really feel it, and then do 2 more, and then you shake it out in between. So arms come out to the side. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do it until you can really feel it, and then a couple more. And then the last one we do with the resistance band, we stand on it, and arms come up and back. So noticing, strengthen the arms. Think biceps, triceps, trapezius. Where do you feel it? Might be different than me. Deltoids. I can feel a lot of these also in my pecs. So that's all good. So we're going to pause right there. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And then one more. This time, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Good. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, press like, and you can hit subscribe and share. Thanks for joining me today.